Good afternoon, shipmates. I'm excited to be going underway with you and navigating through this 8-week course. If you're like me, you're believing that the Lord's only going to do good things through this course in your life. Let me give a brief introduction of who I am. My name is Barry. I'm stationed out here living in beautiful Sasebo, Japan. It's a beautiful community, beautiful culture, and I just love it out here. I'm out here with my family, my wife of 14 years. She was my high school sweetheart. Her name is Andrea, and then I have my stepdaughter, and she's 20 years old. Her name is Kendra, and she's enjoying teaching English classes to some of the Japanese locals here on base. The current degree that I am pursuing is a bachelor's in science in evangelism, and the job that I currently hold is with the Navy, and my rate is RP, which stands for Religious Program Specialist, and that makes me the chaplain's assistant. So I kind of wear a dual hat on the blue side of the Navy, which is the ships and the ocean, what you typically think of when you hear Navy. My job is admin specialist, and I support by setting up and tearing down the chaplain services, whether it be Catholic, Protestant, Buddhist, Muslim, whatever the faith background is. We don't discriminate. We support all communities. And then on the other hat, the green side of the Navy, which is the Marine Corps side. If you ask the Marines, they'll say, yeah, we're the men's section of the Navy, and that's all right. Everyone's got their jokes. That's fine. But anyhow, on the green side of the Navy, I am security detail, and I am the chaplain's driver. So instead of seeing me sitting behind a desk doing paperwork or setting up chaplain services in a chapel, you're going to see me driving a Humvee, probably smoking a cigar, drinking a cup of coffee, and with a rifle strapped to my pack. So, hey, easy day, right? Ura Semper Move, get some, right? And then my plans that I would like to do, if I can continue to pursue education, eventually I'd like to come in on the officer side of the house as a chaplain myself. So right now I'm a chaplain assistant, and my ultimate goal is to become a chaplain. So we'll see what happens. I've got a long ways between point A and point B, but hey, I'm en route, so we'll fight ISIS as we go. Easy day. What I hope to take from this class is to better articulate my testimony and my emotions, better express myself to my audience, whether it be through writing or verbal or however it may be. I'd like to better articulate myself. That's the main goal that I have. Let me give a brief story real quick. When I was, this is about 3 years ago, when I was attached to 2-1 out there at Camp Pendleton, my boss and I, my chaplain, we went out to 29 Palms for a field op, 6-week field op. It was late August, which anyone who's been around the California area, especially 29 Palms, knows just how hot it can get. Well, we were in there in late August, and about 3 weeks into the course, we were able to set up a mount town, which is basically a bunch of trailer boxes stacked on top of each other. It almost looks like a bunch of semi-trailers stacked on top of each other. And we were staying in the top box. Well, one morning, my boss, he kicked me. He said, "Hey, RP, wake up. What's up?" I said, "Sir, what's going on?" He says, "What's wrong with my sleeping system?" And he was soaking wet, right? Well, he was sleeping up against the wall of that box. So I said, "Well, sir, evidently it rained. You know, I mean, what do I look like, a weatherman?" You know what I'm saying? So I go down to brush my teeth and clean myself up and get ready for the day. And I look up there above our box. The S6 shop has got some of their Marines posted up there doing intel. So I went up there to talk with them a little bit, and I couldn't help but notice that the edge of the box there, the top, was soaking wet. And I said, "Hey, Staff Sergeant, what, are we dumping our canteens over here or what?" He said, "No, that's where we've been urinating all night long." And then that's when it clicked. Don't ever sleep against the wall when you're in a mount box, because you don't know who's above you doing what. And so when I went down into our box, I told the chaplain, "Hey, sir, that's not rainwater that you're soaked with. It is water, but it's been processed through the mouth, through the bladder, and out the end of a chute, if you will." He said, "I'm not tracking RP." I said, "Those are about 6 Marines' urination that you're sleeping in right now, sir." And so he just flipped out. So the lesson that I took from that is, when you're doing a field op, don't ever position yourself against the wall. It's unsafe. It's not secure, and you don't know what may be running down that wall while you're asleep. All right, so again, my name is Barry, and I'm excited to join you guys and navigate through this 8-week course. The Lord's going to do good things in our lives. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you. Bye.